Hi guys, it's T with Teaquilts, and I am here to show you some results of a week of quilting on my Butler system. Today is Tuesday, February 11th. I had my system installed on January 31st of this year, 2020. And I thought that I would show you the results. What I wanted to do first was come here and learn the system for a few days before I'm really fumbling around on the computer system, and then I'm going to go through some tutorials, and I'm also going to show you video where just a little bit of the video where I actually had it installed. I didn't do a lot of recording because they didn't want to be videotaped, and then time kind of got away from me, but I will give you that. And also my in that same video I'll give you my pros and cons of installing a system on your long arm after manufacture, and especially not with the dealer of your actual sewing machine. So I am going to turn you around and we're going to show you what I did on this Butler system in, say, 10 days. So I am, of course, outside, and I've got all the things that I've done hanging on the deck, and I am holding my phone because I can't find my camera, and my hands are cold, so please forgive me. Up on the top is what I did. This meandering is what the actual lesson was on, and I'm going to talk about the lesson in another video as well. And I did that with her, and then when she left I added a second row just so I would know how to, what they call, nest a pattern when you're continuing the quilt from one row to the next. So I did that, and then I wanted to do something a little bit more intricate, and so I then put in this square design here and quilted it out. And I do notice that certain things take different types of time to quilt, whereas the meandering went pretty fast. This one took about 25 minutes to do about a yard of material. The meandering probably went through within 10 to 15 minutes or less. Then next, because I'm not one of those people that are afraid of things, so I put on an actual quilt top. So I'll show you this entire quilt top, well, of what you can see here, because it's some hanging over the banister. But I just put in a simple kind of feathering type pattern, floral pattern. Thought that was pretty cool. It actually went through. I do have some minor issues as I'm learning the system, but all in all, everything is working out well for me. So then I wanted to quilt a customer's quilt with this particular panto, so I pulled out this quilt top, and I have had both of these quilt tops, the last one you saw as well, for years in my to be quilted pile. So I put this panto on there. I really love it because it's got paisley, but then it's kind of like meandering of paisleys and spirals and hearts, kind of flowers, some leaves. So it's really pretty. And when I put it in and did my smart sizing and everything, it came up to this size, which ended up being around 8 to 9 inches. I found it took me 45 minutes to quilt from top to bottom, and I'll come out so you can see this particular quilt. It took that long to stitch that, and so I wanted to do another test piece to make it larger. So I made this test piece. I just took a yard of fabric and actually quilted this out, and this is now in 15-inch block size, and I really like it. And I turned it over to the back so that you could see the actual quilting meandering with the paisleys. And then from that, our quilt guild is having a quilt retreat this weekend, and this is our Friday night project, and they wanted us to have fabric pre-quilted. And so once I started on the project, I just went ahead and finished it. They've got like different decorative pockets and things like that on it, but I just wanted plain pockets, and I just used ribbons for my separators to give more stability. And then I also have put my name in HTV, and then on the sides here, sorry about the cord, you've got ties to actually tie this around your sewing machine. So it could be a mat under your machine, as well as it can be a cover for your machine. And the only thing that I have to do next, and I'll show you when it's all completed in another video perhaps, or even at the retreat video, I need to add a button here, and then I have to make a trash sack that hooks onto the button. Although I probably will not be using it as such at the retreat, but I thought I'd go ahead and finish it off anyway. Well, the whole reason why I was using this paisley pattern is because I wanted to put it on a customer's quilt that I wanted to quilt, and I had to do some practice before I got to her actual quilt. But you can see how gorgeous this design is. Added a lot of texture into her quilt, and I'm just going to back up so you can see the majority of it. It's about a third of it hanging over my deck because I did not want it on the ground down here. But beautiful pattern here. It's by Ann Bright, called I Love Paisley. And yeah, it took from width to width, because I put it on my frame this way. That was 103.5 inches, and it took 1 hour and 50 minutes per pass to do this quilt pattern. So this will be one of those pantos that would be more of a premium price, because that is way too long. It took me a total of like 16 hours, almost 14, 15, 16 hours, somewhere in between there. I haven't looked at my machine. I do reset my timer, so I'll put it on the screen how long this took for me to quilt. And this quilt is 103.5 by 96.5. So guys, that is it for this video. Kind of a quick one, just wanting to let you know that I am here. I am doing things. I'm in the learning phase at this point, so you know, bear with me. Things are coming, and I also have a quilt retreat this weekend, so do know that a quilt retreat video will be coming up soon. I'll probably do just a little bit of the intro. I'll try to remember to also record the bedroom at the facility, because we're going to also have the Teaquilts retreat at the same facility. So yeah, I will come back hopefully next week with a retreat video. So I'll see you all in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Please, please share my channel with your other quilting friends, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye, everybody.